Well, where do I begin? I just wanted to tell you about an experience I had with an assumable loan closing. So last November, I was given a lead by my brokerage, and these clients lived in North Carolina and needed to relocate to Northern Virginia for the military. And during our first conversation, they told me that they would like to buy a home with an assumable loan. I was like, well, let me look into that. I've worked with plenty of VA buyers, but assumable VA loans just aren't very common these days, so I started educating myself more about the process. I would scour the MLS for assumables and really just find very few options. In order for all the stars to line up, you need to find a willing seller to be pre-approved and be able to show proof of funds for the gap, which is the difference between the purchase price and the loan amount. It's better to have the cash for this gap, but some lenders will consider doing a second mortgage for you. So once the loan is assumed, the seller gets released of all the liability of the loan, and it also allows the buyers to get that lower interest rate, avoid loan origination fees and other lender fees, and that in turn reduces your closing costs. It's a fantastic deal for the buyer, but the seller also benefits because the pool of buyers increases and they can charge a premium for their home. So once my clients were ready to come into town and start house hunting, we had kind of given up on the idea of assumable because, like I said, there just weren't very many options at that time. Spring market was heating up and they fell in love with a couple of homes, put in a couple of offers and lost out 1 to over 17 offers on one home. So finally, after months of searching, I came across a home in Fairfax that met all their needs, the gap was in their reach, and the seller accepted our offer, which was above ask because sellers can charge a premium in this case. My clients hired an assumable loan facilitator company who helped things keep moving along in the right direction. We closed right around 120 days, but with a pre-settlement occupancy, they had already moved in a couple months before closing and were just paying the seller's monthly mortgage amount. So, to put it into perspective, they're paying less for a $1.13 million home at a great 2.75% rate than they would have for an $800,000 to $900,000 house with the current interest rates, a lot less. I couldn't be happier for them, and although at times things got a little hectic, they remained patient and calm while we all worked through the process. It certainly was a team effort. The process itself is so worth it, and I would love to help other families buy and sell this way because it's a win-win for everyone.